Agriculture is one of humanity's oldest and most essential systems. Every season, farmers invest months of effort preparing land, selecting seeds, managing irrigation, and caring for crops that eventually feed millions of people. Across India, vast agricultural landscapes sustain communities, economies, and food security. Above the ground, a field may appear healthy and thriving. Green leaves, growing fruits, and fertile soil often suggest that everything is working as it should. Yet, beneath the surface exists an entirely different world, a complex underground ecosystem of roots, fungi, microorganisms, nutrients, moisture networks, and chemical interactions. This hidden world determines whether a crop succeeds or fails, but most of it remains invisible to the farmer. A farmer can plant an entire crop believing conditions are normal, while underground drought, stress, nutrient deficiencies, root diseases, nematode infestations, or pest attacks have already begun.
Many crop losses happen not because solutions do not exist, but because the warning signs remain hidden until it is too late to act effectively. The consequences extend far beyond the farm. Crop failure directly affects farmers through reduced income and increased financial uncertainty.
15 से 20 दिन पता लगेगी पौधा खराब है या दवाई खराब है या लग नहीं पाई है टाइम से अभी पता लग पाती है
और उसके बाद महीने के अंत तक कितना फसल उग जाती है भिंडी की वहाँ पे
40 से 50 किलो तक जी गाँव
ठीक है और 40 से 50 में फिर खराब कितनी हो जाती है कीड़े लग
लगभग 4-6 किलो तो हो ही जाती है खराब कम से कम
This led us to ask a simple question. What if plants could tell us when something was wrong before visible damage occurred?
This question became the foundation of HYPHAE. HYPHAE is a mycelium-based sensing pod designed to listen to the hidden electrical language of plants. Although plants do not possess a central nervous system, they continuously communicate through electrical, chemical, and hydraulic signals, traveling through their vascular tissues.
When a crop experiences stress, such as drought, nutrient deficiency, or pest attack, it generates electrical signals known as action potentials and variation potentials. During drought stress, changes in calcium, potassium, and chloride concentrations alter the electrical environment around the roots.
To intercept these signals, HYPHAE uses Pleurotus tuber-regium, commonly known as the king tuber mushroom. Unlike typical oyster mushrooms, king tuber forms a dense underground storage structure called the sclerotium, a compact mass of intertwined hyphae capable of surviving harsh environmental conditions and temperatures approaching 40 degrees Celsius. Throughout our development process, we explored multiple forms, materials, and biological configurations to create resilient agriculture sensing system. We cultivated king tuber mycelium and observed visible growth within a week. Through simple touch and salt simulation experiments, we recorded measurable electrical responses, demonstrating the fungus's sensitivity to environmental changes and validating its potential as a living sense medium.
Under stable conditions, fungal activity typically oscillates between 0.1 to 2.5 millivolts, producing rhythmic low-frequency signals. Environmental stress events create distinct deviation from these baseline patterns, allowing different conditions to be identified and monitored. Inside HYPHAE, a differential electrophysiology probes are inserted into a sclerotium, while a reference electrode is placed within the surrounding tooth system. These probes captured extracellular bioelectric signals generated by interaction between plants, fungi, and soil organisms.
An ESP32, a microcontroller, digitizes these signals and processes them using a lightweight machine learning model trained to recognize patterns associated with drought, stress, nutrient deficiencies, and insect attacks.
Enable monitoring across large agricultural landscapes. The farmers receive simple and actionable updates through an intuitive mobile interface. Instead of interpreting complex graphs or scientific data, they see highlighted problem areas, likely causes, severity indicators, and recommended interventions. This enables faster decision making, reduces delay in treatment, minimizes unnecessary chemical use, and helps prevent losses before visible symptoms emerge.
HYPHAE transforms hidden biological computations into meaningful insights by connecting plants, fungi, technology, and farmers through a living communication network. It shifts agriculture from reactive problem solving to proactive care. Because the future of farming begins by listening to what has always been happening beneath the surface. HYPHAE, decoding the language beneath the soil.